What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Saturdays Only. I apologize for the hiatus. I was trying to figure out, I had this weird microphone issue. It was really weird. I couldn't really describe it, whatever. Ended up finding out every single time I tried recording a video, my mic was not correctly, I don't know, like this red little thing has to be there. But turn back on, you know what I mean? So we're rocking and rolling on the way to 100 subscribers. Everybody, please. We are on the road to 100 subscribers. It costs you nothing to subscribe, and I would love it. It would make my day to see us hit 100 subscribers. So before the video starts, like the video. If you support the channel, you know what I mean? And then down below, comment, questions, concerns, whatever you got, I'm going to answer them. I love talking to y'all, but yeah, let's grow the channel. Let's keep growing. In today's video, we are looking on the offensive outlook of the 2026 LSU's Tiger team. This is going to be such a legit team. I am so excited to see how this team looks, not only in the regular season, but in spring ball, which is only a couple weeks away. But yeah, let's just get into it. So the outlook, I really do believe when you bring in Lane Kiffin, you bring in Charlie Weiss Jr., and you bring in all these brand spanking new players and coaching staff. Usually it's like, okay, baby steps, we're having the training wheels on, whatever. Nah, Lane Kiffin's like, I'm taking off those training wheels. Nope, we're not, nothing, no boundaries, no barriers. We're going all in. And LSU, Louisiana, as LSU fans, Louisiana, we come around, we all come together for things like this. We come together for the LSU Tigers, which is the greatest football team on planet Earth, on God's green earth, okay? And, I mean, the faithful, the donors, the alum came through for this man. When you look at teams like, Billy Napier's Florida and Kalen DeBoer and all these teams with new coaches, they don't support the teams fully. But LSU, we bleed purple and gold, so we're going to support you. Even if you were our worst enemy at Ole Miss, we don't care. You're in our family now. You're family. That's what it means to be a Louisianian. But get back to the video. The offense is going to be phenomenal. Okay, Sam Leavitt under center, Harlem Berry, Caden Durham. And then you got the receiving core: Jackson Harris, Trey Brown, Jace Brown, Eugene Wilson, Winnie Watkins. And then you got 6'7" himself. He's going to be number 7 next season, ladies and gentlemen. Trades Green. And then you got the revamped offensive line with Jordan Seaton, who's an absolute monster, an absolute tank. And then you bring in Braylon Moore. It's going to be phenomenal watching these guys. Now, only thing I'm a little worried about is Sam Leavitt's Lisfranc injury. Only thing I'm worried about. Now, you look at, LSU history. Mount Mock suffered a Lisfranc injury. Came back and won the national title. He wasn't as mobile as Sam Leavitt, but he definitely said it limited his mobility as a quarterback. He literally said that. Sam Leavitt is currently enjoying the offseason, duck hunting with the boys, with weeks, and, getting to know the program. Really excited to see how he just gels. I feel like he fits that Louisiana and Baton Rouge culture so well as a player, as a person. Really excited to just see how this team gels together. But this is going to be probably a top 10 offense. You bring in Lane Kiffin, who has consistently had the number 1, number 2, number 3 passing offense in the country and has been, in the top 10 of total offense every single year, wherever he goes. So offense is going to be fine. We were worried about that at the beginning of the portal cycle and recruiting. We don't have to worry about that anymore. Now, get to my top 5 impact players. Number 1, of course, is going to be Sam Leavitt, the guy slinging the rock, the guy calling plays. He has proven so much, and he's only a junior, I mean, this Lisfranc injury is bad, but the thing is that if you don't have that guy under center, you don't have that person to, to make the plays and make all, the decisions, has the guts, you're not going to win games. And that's what Sam Leavitt has. He has that mobility that Nussmeier didn't have. He has that improvisation, moving around the pocket, you know what I mean, getting and cooking. Sam Leavitt's going to be awesome, especially in a Lane Kiffin offense. He fits the mold of every Lane Kiffin quarterback possible. I mean, Sam Leavitt's practically Jackson Dart minus 15 pounds. Now, we're probably going to be seeing Sam Levitt putting on a little bit of weight, just because you're going to be, competing in the SEC. You want to make sure you're a little bit more, NFL ready. But yeah, number 1, Sam Levitt. Number 2 is going to be Harlem Berry. Guy's a 5-star. All right. People are like, I don't know, the ball handling skills. He definitely fumbled the ball, but nothing else did he really struggle in. I mean, with the offensive line we had last year, I wouldn't expect, prime Saquon Barkley and prime Eric Dickerson to be able to run with that offensive line. It just doesn't work. You got to have a good offensive line. And thankfully, this offensive line looks good. But Harlem literally has all the talent in the world. 5-star prospect, number 1 running back in the class of 2024. Or 2025, I apologize, 2025. I'm really excited to see the step up that he's going to make with Coach Smith, Kevin Smith as the running back coach, Charlie Weiss's new running schemes that make Kewan Lacey look like the best running back in America. He definitely is amazing, but he doesn't have that talent that Harlem does. Let's be honest. Okay, Harlem is my number 2 player. Number 3 is going to be Jackson Harris. Lane Kiffin didn't need to go out and spend $3.5 million on a receiver like Texas did getting Cam Coleman. Cam Coleman's a great player, but he also is not worth $3.5 million, okay? He went out and got 9 guys in the portal who were receivers. 9 guys. And I think the guy who's going to cement himself in this offense is Jackson Harris. Lane Kiffin never really goes off and gets the biggest guy in the portal. Receiving wise, he gets the guy that he loves the most, right? This year, Ole Miss, they had the guy from Oklahoma State who is phenomenal. Okay, they had all these really really good receivers who did one thing, and that was catch the ball. And the thing with Jackson Harris is that he was top 10 nationally in yards per catch. He averaged 21 yards per catch, which is crazy. Yards per reception. So when he caught the ball, 21 yards. It's crazy. He had 900 receiving yards, 8 touchdowns, absolute monster, 45 receptions. He's going to be a stud in this offense. And all these receivers are like Jace Brown, Eugene Wilson. Eugene Wilson literally had a backplate that said yak, yards after catch. This offense is all about making the play after the catch, which I love. Number 3, it's going to be Trey'Dez Green, 6'7". He's going to be wearing number 7 next year, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just calling my shot. But Trey'Dez is phenomenal. He's the best tight end in football, best pass catcher, and he's the most versatile pass catcher, receiver in all college football. Anytime you have a 6'7" receiver who can run a 4.6, okay, who has amazing hands when you throw it up to him, you're going to be phenomenal. He's a basketball player, right? The red zone, he was the best red zone threat in college football, period. Challenge me on that. The only thing he needs to work on is catching the ball in this concentration, drops. He had it against Alabama. He had it against Texas A&M. That's all I got to fix. You look at games like South Carolina and Houston. That man had 100 receiving yards. Looked like a receiver out there the way he was moving. But he also was mossing everybody. And in this Lane Kiffin offense, I would not be surprised if he wins the John Mackey Award. Just based off of the pure receiving, ceiling that he has. He really has no ceiling. He's going to be a first-round pick. He is going to be an absolute demon on this offense. Number 4 is Jordan Seaton. Anytime you bring in an 84 graded Pro Football Focus player onto your team, you're going to be like, okay, 84, whoa. And just for reference, an 80 was given to Will Campbell in his junior year when he was drafted and the 5th pick in the draft. Jordan Seaton has an 84. He is the highest graded Big 12 tackle in football. Pass grade was phenomenal. Run blocking grade was awesome. He is going to elevate your offensive line to another level. When you have the guy, protecting your quarterback's blind side, you give him a bag. And you just don't see it anymore. You don't see, these awesome tackles and awesome guards not going to the draft. You just don't see. They always go straight to Monroe Freeland is an Oceanside guy, Charleston, went to Georgia, just finished his junior season. He's like, I'm out. I'm going to the draft. I'm getting my bag. Now, not saying you're not getting a bag in college football, but tackles and guards are just built for the NFL. He was like, no, I'm going to stay. I'm going to go somewhere where I want to win a national championship. I want to be a part of a culture. And he is a leader. He is a dog. He is an absolute monster of a man on the offensive line. Super, super excited to see how he fits into this system. And the one guy you guys probably weren't expecting on this list is Alio Ba. Now, Alio Ba, fun fact, over 1,100 snaps at the offensive guard position, has not allowed a single sack. The stats might not show it. PFF might not grade it. PFF, as Matt Moscona says, it is a statistic. It is not the statistic, right? Alio Ba is like that guard you needed. You needed a phenomenal guard on the interior. You just needed it. And Alio Ba, started his career at Georgia. And then he went to Maryland and was phenomenal at Maryland. It really slept on offensive linemen in the ACC. And he enters the transfer portal with, an 86 overall grade? And immediately, Lane's like, that guy didn't allow a single sack in 1,100 snaps. We need him. And he's a mountain of a man. He's 6'6". He's that typical guard you want on the interior, who is going to be an NFL guy, I am so excited to see how this offensive line is working next year. This could literally be a top 10 unit in college football with the way that this transfer portal class is shaping up. And I wouldn't be surprised overall this entire unit, as an offense to be a top 5 unit. At least top 5 passing. When you bring in Lane Kiffin and Charlie Weiss. And, I'm just so excited, Tiger fans. This is going to be a phenomenal year. Let's all aboard that Lane train. Come on. And that Jordan Seaton update I was, getting to. So, spring enrollment was last Tuesday. And, of course, Jordan Seaton didn't enroll till Friday. Or didn't enroll till Friday or sign with Friday on the team, right? So, he was going to miss spring ball and spring practice, all that stuff. Thankfully, LSU, was able to pull some strings because everybody's on board the Lane train, and he will be a part of spring practice. He will be doing the spring game, all the goodies, everything, which is phenomenal. You guys don't know the importance of spring practice. Like, seriously. Spring practice is so important. It's time for your team to gel. It's time for your team to learn all the schemes and translate it onto the football field. For example, Joe Burrow in his first year missed spring practice. Had a mediocre year. The next year, spring practice, national title. Now, that's why I'm worried about Sam Leavitt, because that Liz Frank injury, he's going to be missing spring practice. But this gives a chance to Husan and Landon Clark to really cement themselves in the role that they're going to play on this offense. Quarterback 2, maybe a 3rd and 3 guy where they're just going to run it up the gut, whatever it is, to make sure Sam's healthy. But super, super excited for the season. Now, if y'all like the video, smash the like button, subscribe down below. On the road to 100 subscribers. And guys, comment down below. Anything, I will answer you, whatever it is. I love you guys. And go Tigers. Peace!